Well, we are never away from the master, taking God as the master. Wherever we are, he is with us whether we want him or not. That's one problem for most people who want to follow a wrong path. There's a famous short poem, The Hound of God. This is a fellow woodcutter who goes into the forest every day. And he wants to be with God. That is his yearning. And one day he hears footsteps behind him. Being alone in the jungle, he's afraid. He walks faster and the steps follow faster. He runs and the steps run after him. And finally he collapses because of fatigue and falls. And then he sees the divine presence. He says, my son, you have been running away all your life from me. He says, but I was now running towards you. God says, you are running in the wrong direction. I was always there. Yet you are always going away from me, thinking you are looking for me. Where was the need to look? And as Babuji said, if you had just turned around, you would have found me. And he says, God, why did you not tell me? He said, when I just followed you, you got afraid. If you could have heard me, what would you have done? No. So it is until you are elevated to a position where you can perceive God and not be afraid. Because again and again in the Bible you find a reference to something and they hide their faces, you see, whether it's shame or guilt or fear. When you hide your face, it's either for shame or for guilt or because of fear. There's no fourth reason. So, ipso facto, if anybody is there and he doesn't want to see you and he sees you coming and moves away, then one of these three factors, surely. No, sir, I just turned away because I didn't want to bother you. Lie. See? I mean, you don't need to be a spiritual giant. I can tell you what everybody thinks just by looking at them. This morning, I told Sujata. She was astonished. There's nothing to it. It just comes out, So they speak of saints telling only the truth. They don't tell the truth or the lie or anything. They open their mouths and the truth comes out. Like you open the tap and water comes out. It's as simple as that.